We're looking at the interface now on the Thor Gemini 23TW. This is the bmpro interface. It's just a regular Android tablet. It has these haptic buttons along the bottom. 1 to 4 are just lights. And we have a selector switch here, left and right, and we can go through them. So that'll be for our slide wall. This will be to turn everything off. This is to pair with another smartphone or device. A1 is for our awning. J1 is for our jack. Jack 2, these are the stabilizer jacks on the back of the coach, and SL back around the slide again. So once we've selected something, we can then use the extend and retract buttons while this is still illuminated to carry out the action. We're going to start by taking in the slide. A couple of things to check for is we want to make sure that these drawers are closed. Check as well, look all around for any objects that might be down in here. Say the brush here will need to be moved as the wall comes in, and then we can go back to our bmpro and operate the slide. So we'll start to retract, and we hold it down and we watch all the time as it comes in, all the corners. Now when it looks very close here as it hits the surround for the window, and it will touch it, but no problem taking it in. You can also perform this operation using the bmpro app. However, I like to use the haptic keys here, just because it gives me a much more positive feel when I'm holding down the button, and while we hold it down, it will make it all the way. We just down the end, looks like it's going to touch the TV, but not quite. Once it's completed its cycle, we hold down the retract button for another 5 seconds just to tighten up those Schwintek motors. We're going to extend the slide now using the same procedure. It could be worth our while, just after traveling, to go down and look and make sure that all those drawers are in. That has been a problem before, where a drawer has been open when the slide has been going out and it catches the drawer. So something to check is outside and make sure there's enough space. There could be a tree there, there could be a utility pole in the way of the slide. So once you're pretty certain there's nothing in the way out there, we can select slide on our panel here and hold on to the extend key. And out it goes. It's important not to stop this operation. If you were to stop and take it in or bring it out, you could put the motors out of synchronization. It does extend a fair way. And we hold for another 5 seconds to tighten up those motors, and that's it. Let's take a look at the awning. Extend, and we do have to hold it down. And there it goes. I like to stop about halfway just to let the rams equalize, and then continue again. You don't have to go all the way out, hold it there. And then to take it in, it's just a one touch. and it'll retract. It's important if you leave the motor coach, the wind, rain, retract the awning, because there is no wind sensor on this. Let's take a look at our bmpro app. As I said, it is just an Android tablet. This is the icon for our bmpro. Our menu down the left hand side here. On the home screen we can take a look at our tanks, and I press that to let me know that on our freshwater tank we're a third full. The grey tank, which is basically our sink and our shower, it's a third full, and the black tank is empty. From this screen we can also turn our water pump on and off. So we'd use the water pump when we're using the freshwater tank inside the RV. There's no need to have the water pump on when we're connected to city water. Turn that off. The tank heaters. In colder conditions we'd use the tank heaters to keep the tanks warm. So we can operate our slide, awning and stabilizer jacks from here. So we move down the left, we go onto our air conditioning, and we have a choice here. We can have the just on automatic, where it turns the system on and off as it needs it to do. I generally leave it on continuous. The reason why I'd want to do that is because when sleeping in this at night time, if it cycles on and off, that could wake me. Fan speed low or high, and then we come down to our lights, and we can light up the stepwell, the awning, and the cargo bay lights as well. That's kind of nice, and they will turn themselves off. The cargo bay lights will turn themselves off after about 10 or 15 minutes. This is our generator system here, and it tells us about our batteries and our level on the propane. To start the generator, hold down the generator start button until you see it says to start over here, and it'll take a few seconds for it to prime. And with the generator running, then we can work the 110 volt systems on the RV, which includes the TV. And I can just hear it starting outside there. Finally, we have the fans. It's our kitchen fan and our bathroom fan. We turn those off.